Welcome to the Morning Download Podcast, your go-to resource for personal finance, economics, and market insights. In just 8 minutes a day, we provide valuable information to help you make better money decisions. Don't forget to sign up for our free newsletter at https://w.morningdownload.com. Subscribe. Let's dive right in. In today's episode, we'll cover the stock market reaction to cut-related news, the Fed's unlikely rate cut in March, Boeing's strong Q4 results but suspended future guidance, the hacking of the XRP co-founder's wallet and cryptocurrency security measures, the cooling of home prices but opportune time for home searching, and Peter Lynch's advice on understanding company activities behind stocks.
So it looks like we won't be seeing a rate cut in March. During a recent meeting, Federal Reserve Chairman Jerome Powell expressed his doubts about the possibility of a rate cut happening anytime soon. His comments made quite an impact, causing stocks to drop and bonds to rise. Powell cited inflation as a major factor contributing to this decision. While he didn't indicate another rate hike, which some had feared, he mentioned that the Fed is waiting for the right time to cut rates, specifically when inflation edges closer to their target of 2%. Although a March rate cut hasn't been completely ruled out, it appears to be highly unlikely. Despite the global situation and concerns over supply chain issues, the Fed isn't particularly worried about inflation soaring. However, getting it to settle around the desired 2% mark may take some time. According to experts, it seems more likely that we might see a rate cut in May when the Fed reconvenes to discuss the situation. Another meeting is expected in April, but a rate cut during that time is not very probable. However, it's important to note that there are warning signals from institutions like Barclays suggesting that it might be premature to consider inflation conquered. They anticipate worsening conditions, especially due to supply chain issues. On the other hand, some believe that it's time for freight rates to decrease. In other news, Shell, the oil giant, has reported beating full-year profit expectations and has announced a $5 billion share buyback. Additionally, demand for shipments from China through Russia via rail has skyrocketed following the Red Sea attacks. Lastly, there are developments in the fight against annoying robocalls that use AI-generated voices, as steps are being taken to potentially outlaw them. So guess what? Boeing had a pretty good day. They managed to bounce back after reporting their fourth quarter results, which actually exceeded expectations. But there's a bit of a twist. Because of the situation with Alaska Airlines 737 MAX 9, Boeing has decided to suspend their 2024 guidance. That's a strategic move on their part. Let's talk numbers. Boeing reported top-line revenue of $22.02 billion, which is higher than the expected $21.07 billion. Not bad at all. When it comes to commercial sales revenue, they raked in $10.48 billion, surpassing the estimated $10.04 billion. The adjusted loss per share was $0.47, better than the projected loss of $0.76. The company also saw positive growth in operating cash flow, with $38 billion and a core operating margin of 4%. This is a significant improvement from last year's negative 2% margin. And here's the exciting part. For 2023, Boeing had anticipated free cash flow of $3 billion to $5 billion and an operating cash flow estimate of $5 billion to $5 billion. Well, guess what? They met those expectations with their operating cash flow of $38 billion. Bravo, Boeing. But wait, there's more. The CEO actually apologized for the recent incidents and took full responsibility for the situation. It's essential for them to address these concerns head-on and regain trust from their customers. Unfortunately, analysts predict a decrease in demand and a slight dip in production due to sanctions and the company's weakened reputation. Boeing is planning to regain control of production until the FAA is fully satisfied with safety and quality. On a brighter note, the company's stock jumped 29% following this news, closing at $211.04. Investors seem to have a renewed confidence. Oh, and here's some additional news for you. Boeing is facing a lawsuit from shareholders following the MAX 9 blowout. It seems like trouble never comes alone. Now let's switch gears for a moment. Deutsche Bank has impressively surpassed profit estimates and rewarded shareholders. Kudos to them. Meanwhile, MasterCard is putting its faith in a new AI fraud detection system. Let's hope it works out for them. And finally, speculation is rising about Elon Musk and his possible plans to ditch Delaware. Apparently, Tesla might hold a shareholder vote to incorporate in Texas after feeling a bit snubbed by Delaware. Oh, and one last thing. Walmart is expanding its horizons with plans to add over 150 large format stores across the country. They're really making moves. So, there was quite a buzz in the crypto world recently when Ripple co-founder Chris Larson's XRP wallet got hacked. And get this, it was for a jaw-dropping $112 million. Ouch. Obviously, this didn't bode well for Ripple, as their value took a hit, dropping down by about 5%. But don't worry, there might be a glimmer of hope for them. So, listen up. Here's the scoop. Experts believe that if Coinbase, the popular cryptocurrency exchange, comes out victorious in their ongoing legal battle, it could potentially halt the SEC from appealing the XRP ruling, and that would definitely be good news for Ripple. But let's take a step back here and look at the bigger picture. This incident just goes to show that anyone can fall victim to hacking. It's a scary thought, right? That's why it's crucial to take steps to protect your digital assets. And now, the folks in Singapore are recommending hardware wallets as a way to safeguard your crypto stash from those sneaky crypto drainers. Not a bad idea, huh? This is especially important because more and more people are getting into cryptocurrencies. Just take a look at Zelix, a platform that's making it super easy to use Bitcoin to buy anything on Amazon. Yeah, you heard that right. So it's crucial to stay vigilant and keep your crypto safe in this ever-evolving digital landscape. So if you've been thinking about buying a house, now might just be the time to dive in. After a solid winning streak, home prices finally started to cool down in November. That's right, they took a break from their 9-month-long climb. And here's some more good news. Interest rates are also on the decline, and there's a chance they might go even lower in the future. So not only are homes becoming more affordable, but it's also becoming cheaper to borrow money to finance your dream abode. But hold up just a minute. Remember that finding the perfect home can take a bit of time. It's reasonable to say that it could take anywhere from 3 to 6 months to discover the ideal match. So, if you're serious about this home buying journey, it's never too early to start planning. The market is shifting, and we just might be at the right moment to seize the opportunity. So, get your ducks in a row, crunch those numbers, and start exploring your options. Your future dream home might be closer than you think. Today's quote of the day comes from Peter Lynch, a legendary investor. He said, "Behind every stock is a company. Find out what it's doing." So, what does Lynch mean when he says, "Find out what it's doing"? Well, he's emphasizing the importance of understanding the company's business. As investors, we should go beyond the stock price and dive into the company's operations, products, and strategies. We need to ask ourselves questions like, what are they selling? How are they different from their competitors? Are they growing or facing challenges? By understanding the company behind the stock, we can make informed investment decisions. We can analyze the potential risks and rewards more effectively. It's like peeling back the layers and truly getting to know what we're investing in. So the next time you consider buying or selling a stock, remember Lynch's advice. Take the time to research the underlying company and find out what it's all about. Happy investing.
In today's episode, we discussed the stock market reaction to cut-related news, upcoming earnings reports, the likelihood of a rate cut in March, Boeing's strong Q4 results and future guidance suspension, the hacking of a Ripple co-founder's wallet, cooling home prices, and Peter Lynch's reminder for investors to focus on understanding companies behind stocks. Thanks for tuning into the Morning Download, your go-to podcast for personal finance, economics, and market insights in just 8 minutes a day. Don't forget to subscribe for more helpful content and sign up for our free newsletter at morningdownload.com/subscribe.